and he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Man, was he locked in last time out. Completed better than 70% and threw for more than 350 yards. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. It's inside. It's Rodgers. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Bulls. Find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Williams rushes on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Beavers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, David.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just smothered on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O.
Right, here we go.
Defense looks like they're coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Hold and fire complete. Delivers the stiff arm. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams to throw. Under pressure. And he avoids the sack. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Williams looking for a man. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. A snap, lost the throw to start this drive. Going deep. And that will be incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown. Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in with easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He snapped it, and he has to have it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Moves the pocket. It's good. Fires quickly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Left side is Smith. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Beavers.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught on the RPO. Runs through a man. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They think there's room to run to the right here. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now on the counter. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They bring the punter onto the field now. And it'll be down right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Making the adjustment on the play. The run inside. It's Graves. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's loose. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Beavers. Once he got some room, it was over. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit, and if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Going with the counter play here. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Throwing, Williams. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Look out! And down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. See some running room. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's some daylight. Got the first down. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Beavers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Number 90, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Williams. Rush right in his face. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. Breaks into the open. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looks as if he's going to run it. There's some room. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Here's Williams to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Beavers!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Number 90, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sees an alley. Turning it on. Touchdown Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he is gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Williams. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quick game. It's Rodgers. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Trying to get started. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin our coverage with Florida State in their matchup against the #2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Seminoles on top right now in a battle of one-loss teams. And I say it all the time, but I really believe the team that can win the turnover battle will be the team that comes out with the W. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. And now over to your game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Rid of it on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Third down from the gun, Williams. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Sets his feet. It's good. Got it in the middle. It's Hilliard. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes his man miss. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down, not enough.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Hood. Out wide left, it's Smith. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Going right back to Smith. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Nice move there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is a virtual lock, and with that in mind, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 11. So So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Dropping back, it's Hood. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Beavers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Drops back on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to...
Touchdown, Beavers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Hold it, finds his man on the left. At the 40, there he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Straight ahead, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Wants to throw. It's Hood. Looking long. Goes high to pull it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Rodgers. They were all over it. The Beavers using their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? 2nd and long here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Great place to start for this offense. Got some green grass. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Number 90, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Hand off from the shotgun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Defense wants to bring the heat. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports